Hola mis Wallis. ¿Cómo están? Este es un nuevo video de Wallet English generado con tecnología de inteligencia artificial y tecnología convencional pensado en ti. ¡Qué emocionante! Espero que lo disfrutes, que aprendas y que ganes mucho. No olvides darle un me gusta a nuestro video, compartir y suscribirte a nuestro canal.
Aprende inglés con historias o lecciones generadas tanto por nuestro equipo como con inteligencia artificial del ChatGPT y otros servidores de inteligencia artificial, pero siempre inspiradas en ideas de Wallet English. Aprende en 3 pasos. En el primer paso, ve el video sin subtítulos para entrenar tu oído, es el input del idioma al natural. En el segundo paso, ve el video activando los subtítulos, pon pausa cuantas veces sea necesario, toma notas del vocabulario y presta atención a la pronunciación, repite las palabras, practica. Esto se llama aprendizaje activo. En el tercer paso, vuelve a ver y escuchar el video sin subtítulos. Si es necesario, repite el paso 2. Notarás lo que has aprendido significativamente.
"200 Business English Words for Trading with China, a Practical Guide." Part 5. For your convenience, the following words are arranged in alphabetical order. Remember to listen carefully. Pause as many times as necessary. Take notes. Activate subtitles when necessary. Repeat as much as possible. Enjoy learning with Wallet English educational materials. 81. Imported goods, goods that are produced outside China, and enter the Chinese market through customs clearance procedures. They are subject to tariffs, value-added tax, VAT, and consumption tax, if applicable. They are usually perceived as having higher quality, safety, and prestige than domestic goods by Chinese consumers. For example, you can sell your imported goods on Chinese e-commerce platforms such as Tmall, JD.com, or Kaola that have dedicated sections for imported products. 82. Inflation, a general increase in the prices of goods and services over time. For example, China's inflation rate has been relatively low and stable in recent years, averaging around 2% annually. 83. Infringement, a violation of the rights or interests of an intellectual property owner. For example, infringement can occur when someone uses, makes, sells, or imports a patented invention without authorization, or when someone uses a trademark that is confusingly similar to another trademark. 84. Innovation system, a network of actors and institutions that interact and cooperate to create, diffuse, and use innovation. For example, an innovation system can involve various elements such as universities, research centers, enterprises, government agencies, non-governmental organizations, and consumers. 85. Innovation, a process of introducing new or improved products, services, processes, or methods that create value for customers or society. For example, innovation can be classified into various types such as incremental innovation, which involves making small changes or improvements to existing products or services, radical innovation, which involves creating new products or services that are significantly different from existing ones, or disruptive innovation, which involves creating new products or services that challenge or replace existing ones. 86. Intellectual property, IP, a category of intangible assets that are created by human intellect and creativity, such as patents, trademarks, copyrights, and trade secrets. For example, intellectual property is a source of competitive advantage and value for many firms, but it also faces challenges such as infringement, piracy, and theft. 87. Intellectual property rights, IPR, the legal rights that protect the creations and innovations of individuals and organizations, such as patents, trademarks, copyrights, and trade secrets. For example, one of the main challenges for foreign companies trading with China is the protection of their IPR from infringement and theft. 88. Joint venture, JV. A type of business entity that involves two or more parties forming a partnership to share the ownership, management, profits, and risks of a business in China. It can be either an equity joint venture, EJV, or a cooperative joint venture, CJV. For example, you can form a JV with a Chinese partner to access the Chinese market, leverage local resources, or comply with certain regulations. 89. Key opinion leader, KOL. A term that refers to an individual who has a large and loyal following on social media and can influence the opinions and behaviors of their fans. They are often hired by brands or platforms to promote their products or services through content creation, endorsement, or collaboration. For example, you can work with a KOL who is relevant to your industry or target audience to boost your brand awareness or sales in China. 90. Lazada. A leading e-commerce platform in Southeast Asia that is owned by Alibaba Group. It operates in 6 countries: Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, and Vietnam. It offers a wide range of products and services, including cross-border e-commerce, logistics, payments, and digital solutions. For example, you can use Lazada to sell your products to Southeast Asian consumers or source products from Southeast Asian suppliers. 91. Leadership. A process of influencing and motivating others to achieve a common goal or vision. For example, leadership can be classified into various styles, such as autocratic leadership, which involves making decisions without consulting others. Democratic leadership, which involves involving others in decision-making, or laissez-faire leadership, which involves delegating authority and responsibility to others. 92. Licensing agreement. A contract in which an intellectual property owner grants another party the right to use their intellectual property under certain terms and conditions. For example, a licensing agreement can involve various aspects such as the scope, duration, territory, royalty, and exclusivity of the license. 93. Licensing. A business arrangement in which a firm, the licensor, grants another firm, the licensee, the right to use its intellectual property such as patents, trademarks, designs, or know-how in exchange for a fee or royalty. For example, licensing is a common way of transferring technology or expertise from one firm to another without losing ownership or control. Some examples of licensed products are Disney characters, Nike shoes, and Microsoft software. 94. Localization. A process of adapting a product or service to the specific needs and preferences of a local market. For example, some examples of localization are translating websites and manuals into different languages, modifying packaging and design to suit local tastes, and offering different payment and delivery options. 95. Made in China 2025. A national strategy to transform China from a manufacturing giant into a global leader in innovation and high-end industries by 2025. It focuses on 10 key sectors, such as information technology, biotechnology, aerospace, and new energy vehicles. For example, you can follow the development of Made in China 2025 to understand the challenges and opportunities for your industry or sector in China. Made in China 2025 focuses on several key sectors, such as information technology, robotics, aerospace, biotechnology, and green energy. 96. Management. A process of planning, organizing, directing, and controlling the resources and activities of a firm to achieve its goals and objectives. For example, management can be classified into various levels, such as top management, which consists of executives who set the strategic direction and policies of the firm. Middle management, which consists of managers who implement the strategies and policies of the top management, or lower management, which consists of supervisors who oversee the day-to-day operations of the firm. 97. Market access. The extent to which a country allows foreign goods or services to enter its domestic market, usually determined by tariffs, quotas, NTMs, and trade agreements. For example, the EU has been seeking improved market access for its agricultural products, automobiles, and financial services in China. 98. Market economy. An economic system in which production and prices are determined by the interaction of supply and demand. For example, China has been transitioning from a planned economy to a market economy since the late 1970s, introducing market reforms and opening up to foreign trade and investment. 99. Market positioning. A process of creating a distinctive image and identity for a product or service in the minds of the customers. For example, some examples of market positioning are based on the attributes, benefits, values, or personality of the product or service. 100. Market segmentation. A process of dividing a market into distinct groups of customers who have similar needs, characteristics, or behaviors. For example, some examples of market segmentation are based on geographic, demographic, psychographic, or behavioral criteria.
In the next video, we will learn more new terms. So, if you find this video interesting and useful, don't forget to subscribe, like and share with those who need it. Thanks for watching.